It's the book club, and this week a brand new queer thriller for your consideration. This is No Body, No Crime. Hi everyone, I'm Dave Musson. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my book club, where each week I recommend a great book to you. It's a book that I've read recently that I think you will enjoy, often in the horror genre, but as with this episode, sometimes in genres that are more horror adjacent, like thrillers for example. And in each episode I'll give you a synopsis of the book, I'll give you a bit about the author, I'll give you a spoiler-free review, and to try and keep it on brand with my channel being originally a Stephen King channel, I'll try and align it to a Stephen King book to give you that point of reference to help you decide if you want to go and check out this other author and this other book. And if you do check it out and you enjoy it, make sure that you review it on Goodreads, on Storygraph, on Amazon, rate it, all of that kind of stuff. And if you really enjoy it, then make sure you rave about it on your social media channels, to your friends, buy your friends copies, all of that kind of stuff. Get people excited about new, interesting books, okay? Now, if you're looking for other book recommendations, you can of course check out the full playlist for my book club. More than 50 recommendations for you now from the last year or so. And hopefully you'll find a bunch of stuff in there that you'll want to go and read. Just like the book that I'm going to be talking about in this episode, which, as I've already mentioned, is called No Body, No Crime. It's by Tess Sharpe and it comes out this coming Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025. Not only that, it's coming out on Dead Ink Books, and if you're a long time patron of the book club, you'll know that I am a big fan of what Dead Ink are doing. So that's almost a guaranteed marker of quality before you even read anything. But let's talk about what's actually between the covers of this book, shall we? Let's get into my coverage on the book club of No Body, No Crime. Okay, a synopsis for you to get things going. A queer romantic thriller pitched as The Lost City meets a modern Thelma and Louise, in which a rural private investigator finds herself on the trail of the one who got away with her heart and with murder. Years after a horror show Sweet 16 party that ended with the girls in love and that good-for-nothing boy in the ground, the two women find that they didn't bury him or their feelings for each other deep enough. And a bit about the author for you. So, Tess Sharpe. Born in a mountain cabin to a punk rocker mother, Tess Sharpe grew up in rural California. She lives deep in the backwoods with a pack of dogs and a growing cabal of slightly feral cats. Okay, there's your background. Let's get into my spoiler-free review of No Body, No Crime. I had a lot of fun with this twisty, propulsive, immaculately plotted queer thriller. And I'm never going to look at peacocks in quite the same way either. It's a perfect summer read that will keep you flipping through those pages to discover what is going to be revealed next. And while not a horror book per se, it has enough violence and gore to keep most of you sickos happy. So I really enjoyed our main characters, Chloe and Mel, and their intense relationship and huge collection of secrets that just refuse to be buried throughout this story. We've got two bisexual women from very different sides of the tracks who are bonded by, well, you know, that very common thing that I'm sure you, and I know I, have just started many relationships with. You know that thing I'm talking about, that bonding thing. Murder. So both women are absolute badasses, and they are a joy to spend time with in this book. And it becomes very clear early on that their relationship and their shared history is just not going to be denied. It is a force of nature throughout this story. Now, for this kind of story, you need compelling villains, and the bad guys in this are really great as well, even if they are all dicks. And by that, I mean that they're all called Richard. They are also all dicks. Now, this story jumps around in its own timeline like a monkey on crack cocaine, and to be honest, in lesser hands that would have been completely discombobulating, disorientating and confusing. But Tess Sharpe nails it perfectly. She manages to keep multiple plates spinning and never comes close to even looking like dropping one. And what's more, the way she structures it and plots it means that she's able to just keep revealing these reveals these secrets at key moments that are just perfectly timed to keep you hooked, keep you engaged, and keep you just marching through the story. It has real pace to it, and it feels like cinematic writing. It's fast, it's frenetic. It's also witty, it's bloody, and it's just a damned entertaining blockbuster summer read. Oh yeah, and those peacocks. Yeah, terrifying. Okay, so when it comes to comparing this to a Stephen King book, so imagine the Holly Gibney books. But imagine that the Holly Gibney books were good, propulsive, and had loads of heart and great characters in that weren't annoying. Yeah, that's what this book would be. So overall, I would definitely recommend this banging thriller. It's perfect for if you're looking for a just totally engrossing beach or plain read for the second half of your summer. It is packed with some great action, plenty of no freaking way moments, and of course, those damn peacocks, and a healthy serving of blood and gore as well. Like I say, well worth a read. So this one comes out on the 14th of August 2025. I want to thank Dead Ink for sending me a physical copy, and if I rummage around here, also some Nobody No Crime bracelets, which I might have to start wearing so that people ask me about this book. But out on Dead Ink on the 14th of August, Nobody No Crime, Tess Sharpe. Give it a read. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. So there we go, Nobody No Crime on the book club. Does that sound like something you're going to check out? Do let me know in the comments. And if you do check it out, come back and tell me how you got on. Now, if you got this far, I'm going to throw a few plugs at you before we finish. Everything I want to talk about is linked in the description, but those things are my award-winning collection of short stories from 2024, Once More Around the Sun, my Stephen King trivia book from 2022, my range of Stephen King themed band shirts, and the fact that you can become a member of this channel, you can become a constant viewer, support me directly, get extra bonus content and all of that fun kind of stuff. Links for all of those things are below. If none of them work for you, that's fine. Just watching this video is a massive help. Feel free to subscribe and to tell a friend as well, so that this channel keeps growing and growing and growing. And otherwise, well, I've got loads of videos about Stephen King. I've got videos about horror movies, so check those out if you want to. Or come back here next week for another recommendation in the book club. Happy reading!